Hello, my dear students. Uh, Today we are having very interesting question related to the electrostatic force between two charged particle. And our question is that a particle A having charge of a 5.0 into 10 raised to power minus 7 coulomb is fixed in a vertical wall. A second particle B of mass 100 gram and having equal charge is suspended by a silk thread of length 30 centimeter from the wall. The point of suspension is 30 centimeter below the particle A. So here we want to find the angle of thread with the vertical when it is stay in equilibrium. So here we are taking one vertical wall. This is our vertical wall. Okay, and on this vertical wall one point P, that is the point of suspension, and exactly just below the 30 centimeter, let us consider this 30 centimeter, we are taking the L length. Okay, so below the 31 point A, and this point having charge 5.0 into 10 raised to power minus 7, so one charge Q we are considering here. And if we are suspending another charge particle through the same length, that is the L, that is equal to 30 centimeter Q at point B. This is B particle. So due to the repulsion between this Q and Q, that is A and B, this particle will move away from the wall, and this thread will make, let us consider, theta angle with the vertical. Okay, so this theta angle we have to find here. But the direction of force between these two charged particles will be along this line joining, of A and B. So to find the angle of this F force is little bit typical. Okay, so this F force will be KQ square divided by R square. And what is this R? R is the base of this isosceles triangle. Okay, this is one isosceles triangle, and you can find the base of this isosceles triangle, that is we are considering R. This is point A and this is point B. So the base R, to find the value of this base R, what we can do, we can draw one perpendicular, okay, from this point of suspension P, and this angle will be theta by 2. So we can find this half length, and this half length will be, if this AP is equal to L, so this half length will be L sine theta by 2. So what will be the complete length? It is very easily we can understand, that is 2L sine theta by 2. So here we can find the value of R in terms of L and theta. So it is 2L sine theta by 2. Now, what should be the angle of this force F with horizontal? Okay, this angle with horizontal theta, whatever the angle we have to find here. So to find the angle, we can extend this horizontal direction, and this angle will be 90 degree. And this angle, what should be this angle? Okay, if you are talking about this angle, this total complete angle is theta, and the total sum is 180, and these two angle are equal to this angle will be 90 minus theta by 2. So this angle will be 90 minus theta by 2. Okay, so what about this angle? I'm plotting this angle by yellow color. So what about this angle? Okay, this angle should be theta by 2. So this is also theta by 2. Now if you are just plotting the FBD, so one force that is vertically downward gravity, one force that is F, and this F making angle theta by 2. Here we are using complete geometry. Okay, so this angle will be theta by 2, and one force that is the tension, in the thread. Okay, So if we are just finding the angle which is just opposite to F, it will be it will be 180 minus theta. How? Because this angle of this tension will be theta. Okay, here angle of this tension, this thread is making angle theta with vertical, so the same thread will make angle theta with the vertical also. So this angle between T and mg, which is just opposite to the F, is equal to 180 minus theta. And what should be this angle? If this angle is theta by 2, so this vertical and angle 90 minus theta by 2. So what about this complete angle, that is T and F, angle between this T and F? So this angle should be theta plus 90 minus theta by 2, that is equal to 90 plus theta by 2. Okay, now we can use the Lemaire's theorem here. Okay, so to use the Lemaire's theorem, we have to use the opposite angle. So F divided by sine of opposite angle, that is 180 divided by 180 minus theta, okay, is equal to mg divided by opposite angle, that is sine 90 minus 90 plus theta by 2. Okay, so if this F, we are placing the value of F, that is kq square divided by r square, and what is value of r? That is 2l sine theta by 2 whole square, divided by sine 180 minus theta will be sine theta, okay, is equal to mg divided by sine 180, sine 90 plus theta by 2 will be cos theta by 2. To cancel this cos theta by 2, we can expand this sine theta in terms of half angle. So the next equation we can write kq square divided by this 2 square will become 4, L square will become L square, and sine square theta by 2, and I am expanding this 2, this sine theta in terms of sine, 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2, which is equal to mg divided by cos theta by 2. So this cos theta by 2, cos theta by 2 we can easily cancel. Now if we are finding the next expression, it is kq square divided by 4. This will become 4 into 2, that is equal to L into L, 8 into L square sine cube theta by 2 is equal to mg. So from here we can find the value of sine cube theta by 2, that is equal to kq square divided by 8L square into mg. Okay, now if we are finding the value of sine theta by 2, and from this sine theta by 2 we can find value of theta by 2 and theta also. So it is sine theta by 2 kq square divided by 8L square into mg raised to power 1 by 3. Okay, now only just we have to put the value of this parameter, value of q, value of m, value of g, and value of L. You will get the value of sine theta by 2. So that is the explanation of this question. I think you have understood all the concept. If still you are having any doubt, you can comment. Thank you.